Planned Parenthood funding. There's a push to try to defund Planned Parenthood. Do you see that going anywhere?
Well, there's going to be another fight. In 2011, Republicans in the House passed a bill defunding Planned Parenthood. As it stands now, people who go to Planned Parenthood with government funding are not doing it for abortion services. They're doing it for mostly women's health care, STD checks, regular checkups. And that's actually very popular and something that Democrats have held on to in debates. The issue now before us is Republicans see these videos, which are very difficult to watch if you've watched them, however you feel about the abortion issue, as a window to raise this issue again. And a number of Republicans are going to try and basically do what they can to shut down this organization. And Democrats are going to fight back. It's not at all clear that they can get the 10 or so senators they need, Democratic senators, to go along with them. So it's unlikely this actually happens, but it's going to be yet another fight in which conservatives want to make a stand.
And I would just add that on the Planned Parenthood issue, I mean, there's going to be a procedural vote next week that's going to fail. The question is going to be for the Republican leaders, do they try to renew this fight in the fall over the spending issue? Because that's going to be something that people are going to be worried about that could prompt a government shutdown, because we're going to have they're going to have to make a decision in September whether or not to continue to fund the government and whether or not to fund the $500 million or so that Planned Parenthood gets, that the conservatives are demanding that they defund. So this could be yet another flashpoint over this issue. And that's one of the reasons why the Republican leaders are trying to move this now. They're trying to disentangle it from the spending fight. But I think that's just a short-term solution. We're going to see the bigger fight happen in September.
And I can tell you, as someone who covers the presidential election, that Democrats, particularly Hillary Clinton and her team, are, loving this politically. She sees herself, they believe that she can pull more women voters, particularly married suburban women who are a demographic that Democrats sometimes have trouble with. That can make the difference. If there is a shutdown over Planned Parenthood, they see that as a major win for her, a loss policy-wise, of course, but a major win for her campaign, and as something that they could use as a motivating factor for women, particularly these suburban married women, in the 2016 election.
The other side of that is that the Republican candidates see this as a major win for themselves at the moment, and so you're setting up, a train crash, because for Republican candidates, especially in the debate next week, everyone is going to try and outdo the other in outrage over these Planned Parenthood videos, and they're going to be drumming up a lot of grassroots support.